Crikey. Crikey, get my everything ready. All right. How's it going, guys? It's a weekend, and welcome to it. Hopefully everybody's been having a good week. Got the Domino's. I got the pepperoni mushroom olive, and I think I got cheese, beef, and sausage. Nothing fancy there. Didn't want to go with anything super hot, but anyways, so what you guys been up to? Have been having fun. Hopefully everybody's been having a good one. I don't know what's going on. Get this thing straight. I have to reform this thing, I think. Anyways, so what you guys been up to? What you guys been doing? Anything interesting going on while I've been gone? I know today was actually, hey Kyle, it was a graduation, so no more kids for a couple of months, which is good because normally the kids around here are causing trouble and late night and whatever. Lunchtime, it's a disaster, so we got them off for couple months until like September. All right, so this is pepperoni, sauce, mushroom, and olive. Oh, not bad. Yeah, I actually watched it. I normally don't watch the show, but I actually watched the one. I haven't watched it in many years. I watched his farewell. Kind of sad, but you know, sometimes the people gotta go. And I heard Ryan Seacrest is taking over. So we'll see. Seacrest out. Definitely not what I remembered it. Remember I used to watch it at home on summertime and stuff. When they had the original guy. I was just talking about that. Before Pat Sajak and Vanna White, it was Chuck Woolery, and I believe it's Susie Swafford or Stacy Swafford. They were, and you had to buy crap. You didn't get the money, or you didn't get the prizes. You got so much money, and then you had to go buy. I'll take the ceramic Dalmatian for $500. Yeah, thanks. Gee. Patio lawn furniture for $250. Big ripoff. Because then you had to pay the taxes, and you got stuck with a lot of ugly stuff. Been many years since that was on. I think that was on the daytime. What else did they have? All those old shows, Tic-Tac-Toe, Joker's Wild. Wow, what else? A whole bunch of them. Price is Right. They had Truth or Consequence. I used to watch that. Not like the daytime stuff now. Back in the day, it was talk shows, and game shows were during the day. If you weren't on a talk show, you were on a game show. Or a soap opera. Very few game shows. Very few soap operas. Well, they still have talk shows here and there, but not like they used to. Gave anybody a talk show. Throw a mic and let them talk. But anyway, back in the old days. All right. So, anybody doing anything fun for summertime? Going anywhere on vacation? I don't know. Like I said, it's just starting out. It was super hot the other day. Was it like Tuesday or Wednesday? It was almost 100 degrees, so it got really, really hot here. It is calming down. Hey, Scott. It's calming down a little bit with the weather. But there for a while, it was really hot, 90s, hot. A couple of days in a row. So, yeah. Hopefully it'll stay mellow in the 70s, maybe into the 80s, but can't count on it. Anyway. I don't know what you guys are all up to. Do anything interesting? A lot of new stuff out there. I have tried a bunch of new things already. No, we have not, luckily. It has happened, but not lately, thankfully. They actually tell us we're on a certain power grid, and if they have like a rolling blackout, occasionally there's been people hit power poles or something. We lost power, but no, it's been warm, and it's not super warm right now, but hopefully it'll stay in the 70s and 80s. But we're only into the beginning of summer, so once we hit June, July. Yes, this one was Domino's. Pepperoni 3-topping. Pepperoni, mushroom, and olive. All right. And tonight I'm drinking, this one's okay. Thought it was going to be better. Arizona came out with a new thing. I'm trying it. It's called Arizona Chillsicle. Supposed to be a tropical punch. It's okay. Doesn't really have the fruity flavor. And it doesn't pop like I thought it would. It's supposed to be like a popsicle, like a bomb pop or something like that. Nah, it's... I hate when they do that. They make you all psyched for it, and then you try it and you go, ugh. Nah, nothing special. I've got a lot of reviews lately that I try, and it's nothing to write home about. It's just okay. Most of some of these things that I get. Oh, this one didn't cut real well. All right, this one. All right, this one's beef, sausage, and cheese. Wow. You need to cook the bread a little more. Not as crispy as I would have liked it. They loaded it up on cheese. Like I said, I got out the other day. I found a bunch of stuff to review. I'll be working on those and get those reviews out soon enough. I did get down to Taco Bell, tried their Cheez-It menu, a couple other places. Oh. There are places to go. Just got to get to them. And lately, some of them have been a little more menu friendly than others. Thankfully. Went to Wendy's, and good thing they only had a 4-piece nugget, because they had lots of different flavors to try, and you don't want to try a whole bunch of nuggets all at once. Get them nugget overload. Stay tuned for that. Whenever I get pizza, I try to mix it up a little bit. Usually get pepperoni and something, and try not to overload it. 1 or 2 toppings is really about the best. 3 at most. I found that the combo kind of drowns everything out. And it doesn't get the flavors. Everything doesn't get cooked right. I used to work at a pizza parlor, so I know that when people would get the combo and you'd load it up, not everything got cooked as well. Like I said, 3 to 4 at the most is what's good. Usually like a meat and maybe a veggie or 2. That's about all you need. You don't really need to load it up. A lot of people like the combos. They like all the stuff. They like it dripping with cheese. They like it dripping with sauce. Then you lose all the flavor. So yeah, just a couple toppings and you're good to go. Some people even just like 1 cheese. It's like, okay, cheese. I did get some weird requests. No sauce. No cheese. That was kind of silly too, because they'd be like, I'm lactose intolerant, so no cheese. And it was funny too, because we had a habit. We would make all the stuff, and then part of the steps was to make the combo: sauce, cheese, meats, veggies, all that stuff, and then you top it with shaker cheese. And everybody, sometimes they'd come in and say, no cheese. And you go there and then you put sprinkle, oh crap, start over. Oh really? Yeah, sometimes they do tend to be a little salty. I could let you in on a little secret. I did try some of the nugs, and some of them, one of the flavors was a little bit off for me. I did not care for it. I think it was too oily. I did not care for the flavor. Yeah, I don't know. They're trying to copy KFC, I think is what they're doing. And I'm not quite sure I got what I wanted, but I got what I got. Because I think they said spicy or regular, and it depends on what nuggets you get. Oh. Yeah. Actually, I like I don't know, my favorite there is a chicken sandwich, the spicy chicken sandwich plain. I like it better than the nugs. Oh. It's the breading, it's the spices. It just comes out better for me. Everybody's a little different on what they like. So, what else? Still waiting on a couple of things to come in. Mystery items. Now, one of them, I won't know until I get it. It's either one or the other. Kind of like a gender reveal. But I did send away for some things. Still waiting for a couple of stuff to come in. You'll see a lot of different reviews up there. It's past 12 o'clock, I'm sure. Yeah, so my toxic, what is it called? Toxic slime soda went live. It's a sour apple soda. So that's live. Check that out at your leisure. You can also check out the other stuff. I did the Taco Bell Cheez-Its. I did the a couple other ones. So you'll see all that fun stuff. Yeah. A lot of stuff coming out, you know, just got to keep up with it. And I've been seeing bits and pieces of things on the horizon that they're like slowly going to be putting out. Summertime. Big time for summertime stuff. They've been putting in different things out, I guess. And I actually want to try one place, but now they said they had to reroute traffic because this is a drive-through dairy, and they got like drive-through cones and ice cream, and I guess there's a lot of traffic there, so they had to change how they send the traffic through. I don't know. Anyway, what else? I know Mountain Dew's coming out with the new flavors for summertime. That'll be out soon. If you haven't tried all the new Coke flavors and Pepsi flavors and stuff like that, they're out if you can find them. Probably they're in the stores now. I tried the peach Coke and the lime Coke. Lime Coke didn't have much flavor. Peach Coke had a little more. Or Pepsi. Peach Pepsi and the lime Pepsi, they had a little more flavor. In the peach, the lime was kind of flat. Didn't really taste like much. Pepsi always seems to be subdued anyways. I don't know what happened. I know they had that big thing for a while. It was the Diet Pepsi. All those weird cans. And they were all those weird flavors. I think they kind of discontinued a lot of them. Blood red, orange, and lime, and mango, and strawberry, and blueberry, and all kinds of different things. I think they got rid of those. I also heard, thankfully, they got rid of the Mountain Dew Energy line. That was a disaster. Did not care for those at all. The zinc just was not a good thought, not a good line. All right, so take a break on the pizza for a little bit. Got my break. Got stuff for breakfast, I guess. So have you guys heard any news or any interesting things that are out there? I've been trying to keep up, but well, not a whole lot new on the horizon, I guess. A lot of stuff's already out there, so you could try it as you want. I did try a couple of them, and they were like some of them were really bad. Right now, Burger King and me, I'm not getting along, so whatever's next on Burger King's horizon, I don't know. I haven't heard anything too much about it, but the last couple times that Philly was just a hit and a miss for me. Just grilling peppers and onions and calling it Philly. Not really inventive. They could have got. I mean, they could have. There was so many things they could have done. But yeah. Anyways, that's Burger King for you. Always being creative. They need to just stick with the Whopper. Stick with the Whopper. Do the Whopper well. And stop pawning off these other little half burgers and cheesy melts and all that stuff and calling them burgers because they're not. So and the prices are getting ridiculous. I saw a thing here in town and the person put something on there. Now this is crazy. We got a couple of places downtown. They're like upscale kind of, hoity-toity places. And they have like, yuppie kind of people and burgers and designer stuff. Now, oh man, sorry, allergies. They don't have like, designer things like Wagyu beef or anything, extraordinary, but they charge an outrageous amount for their burgers. And someone put a price on there. I think it was just a plain burger with, I think it had bacon, $16.99. Did come with fries though, but $16.99 for a burger, not like not like Wagyu beef, not like prime rib or anything like that. 16 something, a little pricey. So, anyways, excuse me. It's allergies today. Yeah, that's a little bit pricey for just a burger. It did come with fries, but I mean, well, you can get that at Carl's Jr.'s, I guess. But yeah, mom and pop store charging $16 for a burger, and it's not. And apparently they were frozen burger patties too, so not even fresh, not even. If you wanted hand, this is the part I couldn't get. They said if you wanted handmade patties, unfrozen, $3 extra. So you'd have to pay $20 for unfrozen handmade burger. I'm telling you, man, they're getting away with murder. Get your own. Get yourself a pound of burger meat yourself. You can make many patties for that price, unfrozen, and you don't have to pay the extravagant fees like they charge downtown. But people will buy them. People are still out for the good time. They go there for the atmosphere. They go there for all that stuff. But sorry, not on my budget to pay that kind of money. Bad enough paying 10 and $12 for a McDonald's burger, a double or a bacon or something. So I don't know. Do you guys have any super outrageous prices for burgers and stuff around where you are at? I know sometimes you guys have the, the mom and pop stores. Sometimes you have like the chain places that charge you an arm and a leg. Lately, it's been getting crazy with the prices and stuff. Like even some of the chain places. Now, a lot of them around here have closed. So I think they closed our Applebee's and they closed a bunch of different ones, which I didn't really go to anyway. And some of them I don't go to. Like I don't go to Chipotle. I don't go to Panera. I don't go to a couple other places around there. I just don't go. I don't know. I've just been hearing things that they're not very good. They're always out of stuff. They're not that great. Was it when Baja Fresh? I haven't been there in many, many years. Heard it's mediocre food, high price. So you got to be picky and choosy on what you go, where you go, what you do. Best to do stuff at home. Speaking of at home, I don't know if you guys caught it or not. I finally put out a what's for dinner video. So you can peruse that at your leisure. I hadn't done that for a little while. Not everybody's in love with cabbage rolls, and not everybody's in love with sauerkraut, and I understand that. Like I said, I made it in there. I said it was optional. You don't have to put the sauerkraut in. The cabbage is not that bad. It cooks down. And if you've ever made cabbage rolls where you have to, hey Shawnee, where you have to roll up each one and then put them in the leaves and then steam them, it's no problem. Just chilling. And do all that stuff, and it takes all day, and it's got to steam. You got to roll them up and put them in the cabbage leaves and soak them. It's a lot of work. A little bit easier if you want to just do the cabbage soup. You just chop everything up and throw it together, and then you're good to go. Pretty much the same thing, just deconstructed. And like I said, everything in the recipe is optional. You don't have to add it. They're suggestions. And everybody's takes them a little too serious. Yeah, like I like it, but not everybody does. Some people, they just don't like sauerkraut. They don't like cabbage. They don't like any of that stuff, and that's okay. You got other options and stuff. That's just something that I kind of grew up with, and it's kind of something that I put together. It's actually pretty good. It made a pretty good pot. I think I still have some left. So cabbage rolls is pretty good. The tostada was okay. There's really not much to it. And when I did the crunch wrap, I think they forgot to put the Cheez-It inside, or it disintegrated inside. That's the best I could figure, because I didn't get very much cheesy Cheez-It flavor out of it. I think they might have cracked it all up, and it just kind of got all crunched up inside. The tostada just was not. It was not much. I mean, it was the Cheez-It and then the little bit of lettuce and a little bit of meat and cheese, and that was it. It's all right. Could have been better, but it is what it is. I know it's their big promo, their big collab. The thing that I don't get is they have a Cheez-It tostada. Why don't they have a tostada? Somewhere along the line, it disappeared. They took away the tostada. Now they have the crunch wrap, which is a tostada inside of a tortilla, Why don't they do a tostada? How hard is it? I know they have Mexican pizza, which is basically a tostada doubled up, but they don't actually have a tostada. I mean, I guess you could probably tell them to customize it. Could you make a Mexican pizza, one layer, and just put some beans and beef and cheese on it? Yeah, I know. It it wasn't anything to write home about. I mean, I like Cheez-Its myself, but no, not worth the hype for me, anyways. But like I said, they've got ingredients; they just don't choose to use them. But that's Taco Bell for you. They're always coming up with new ideas. Anyway, 9 out of 10 times lately, all the new stuff that I've been getting has been very disappointing. I will have to warn you about that. I don't know. Well, it's the Cheez-It thing. Like I said, if you did get the tostada, you have to eat it like right away or else it gets all sogged out. So, yeah, doesn't travel well. Doesn't last long. Um, yeah, I don't know. Lately, Taco Bell is nothing spectacular has been on Taco Bell lately. Even that aardvark fries and all that. I don't know. Hopefully they'll be coming out with something new. I don't know. I've been hearing bits and rumblings about other things. There's one more place I need to go to. Yeah. Crunchy tacos. Yeah, they get sogged out. Same with Jack in the Box. If you eat their tacos and if you let them sog out, they get nasty. It was okay. Actually, I've got hotter aardvark sauce in the cupboard that I can make my own. I have the Reaper, the Reaper aardvark sauce. So if I want to really go crazy, I could do that. Use that. Yeah. I don't know. Lately, Taco Bell. Yeah. We'll see. And then some of the other places are just not hitting the mark. Hey, Benjamin. Santa Cruz, dude. Hang 10, man. Right on. Bitch and gnarly. I think I bought it online. I got 3 bottles of the Reaper sauce. 2 of them are unopened. Yeah, they're a little bit spicy, and I still got Mrs. Renfro's Reaper's Reaper salsa. I've got like 3 jars of that. Yikes. That stuff is too hot. It's lethal. The Mrs. Renfro's, the ghost pepper's hot. The ghost pepper nachos are hot. That Reaper sauce, forget it. Hey, yikes. I'm telling you, man. You'll do yourself a mischief if you have that Reaper salsa. Ugh. Yeah, that stuff is yeah, I'm getting away from the Reaper as well. I'm having pizza and Tazzy and Ziggy are sleeping. I'm having a pizza and I'm drinking this. It's okay. Thought it was going to be a better, but it's called the Arizona Tropical Chill Ziggle. So it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. So with juice. And I got some Domino's pepperoni, mushroom, and olive. And taking a break on that one for a little bit, but yeah, I still have one more Reaper pepper to try, and I don't know if I'm going to get to it or not. I've been debating whether I want to do it or not. We'll see. Don't know. I've seen them online, and they're about 25 or 30 bucks for some of them. So I don't know if I can find a decent deal. I might find an MRE. The place where I got the one is no longer there. And I got the other one from like eBay. So I don't know, maybe if I could find a decent bargain. Some of them aren't bad. So we'll see. Actually, I think I do have another one more that I got to put out. It's astronaut food. Oh. It's food in a tube. I think I did the one was hamburger. And then another one I got, I think it's I don't remember if it was chicken nuggets or something else. They're ground up in a tube. Is not very good. So if you want to be like an astronaut and have the space food in the tube, go for it. But I've seen freeze-dried ice cream and strawberries and stuff like that. But this is like the Russian space station had these ones on there. So I haven't really looked for the MREs for a little while. I know they got all kinds of different ones, other countries. Some of them are okay. I don't know. I'll take a look. But I got a pile of candies and drinks and other stuff I got to get through. So I will look. I can't guarantee anything. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See what else. Been trying to keep up with all the new drinks and stuff that are coming out. Like I said, this was one of them, Arizona. And apparently they brought back, I didn't know they were gone. Someone posted on there about a year ago or something. They said, what did you do to the Cherry Lime Ricky Arizona? Apparently they discontinued the flavor. I did a mango lime Ricky and a cherry lime Ricky. Apparently it is back because I got the cherry lime Ricky as part of a package from Arizona. I don't know if it's a limited run. A lot of people like that one. And then they got the juices and the teas and all the other stuff. Grapeade, orangeade. A lot of different stuff. So if you go online and check that out, they got a lot of different things to do. You get multi-packs and all that other stuff. So yeah, that one's a little different. And normally you find them in the stores for 99 cents. Not all the flavors are there though, but so they're putting stuff back out there here and there. So keep an eye out. What else? Chips, of course. They've got a lot of different chips for. Some are Doritos. Lay's has a bunch. I pretty much tried all the new stuff that's out. I tried the two new flavors that they put out, the salsa fresca and the honey. What was it? The honey, spicy honey, sweet and spicy honey. That one was actually pretty good. And then they brought back again the crispy taco and the Cuban sandwich. Those were out last year. So I had already tried those. Yeah, Doritos put out the mystery flavor. I still don't know what that is. A bunch of other ones. I haven't heard anything much about Pringles. I think I saw some new flavors that they're coming out with here and there. So we'll see. Yeah, nothing real mind-blowing out there. There is one new, quote, flavor of Oreo that is out. And I don't know why they waited so long. They should have put it out back in May. I don't know why they waited so long. I don't know if it was a production issue or whatever. They could have put it out for May. It would have been the perfect opportunity. But they're slow on the draw. I don't know. People pass up opportunities, I'm telling you. I mean, they do this promo, they do all this stuff, and it's like, oh, well, we won't put it out until after. Could have put it out May the 4th. But whatever. Anyway. People let opportunities go a lot of times. I've seen that happen. Marketing, different things. A lot of people let it slip through their fingers. I don't know. Taco Bell is a big one. They should have put something else besides the tostada. They could have done a double decker. They could have done a Mexican Cheez-It pizza. They could have done, there are 100 different things they could have done. But I guess it's cost effectiveness. They don't have the manpower. Same with McDonald's. They've got stuff out there. They don't want to do it. They still won't bring the wraps back. Everybody else has them. Yeah, so I have been watching, waiting, and seeing if they're going to come out with anything mind-blowing or spectacular. No, actually, it is very slow right now as far as the food testing goes. I think they're hitting a lull. I'm guessing for summertime, and the one that I normally do, they've got like a 90-day wait. So you got to wait for, and then every once in a while you can qualify, and sometimes if you don't qualify, then you got to wait for the next one. So no, I haven't done any food testing lately. That's okay. What else? Just been kind of taking it easy, like I said, trying to work on the videos, trying to get everything done, keep up to date on stuff, looking for new recipes. Trying to find the next new one. I've got cookbooks, I just got to go through them. And some of them I'm trying to do that I've actually done them before, and that I know that'll turn out. I actually did a couple of the What's for Dinner videos for the first time, and they didn't really turn out real hot. And I want to fix something that I've done many times, and I know it'll turn out good. I know it turns out for you guys, and I can pretty much do it in my sleep. And I'm trying to find things that are easy, not real complicated. Most of the slow cookers, things you put all in one pot, not a lot of prep work. Like I said, the cabbage soup was pretty easy. Just chop up the cabbage and the onions and the garlic, and then brown the meat and throw everything together. So that was pretty much it. But yeah, I don't want to do something that's real complicated where you gotta do many steps and you gotta bread them and you gotta do this and you gotta deep fry them. And I was talking about that the other day, watching the old Julia Child, and where she was making a beef bourguignon, and it was like an all-day thing, and she had to cook all the beef separate and the onions separate and the potatoes separate, and everything was all big, long, drawn-out thing. And my mom made it one time. It took her all day. Yeah, you don't want anything that's really, really complicated or takes a whole real long time. Basically, you just want to throw them together and let it go. Or, just add it all in the pot. I like to make the green chili a lot. That's very, very simple. You just, you get some ground turkey, brown that up with a little bit of onion. You throw that in a slow cooker and you toss in everything else in the can. You toss in beans, you toss in the green chilies, you toss in the green sauce, beans, tomatoes, and just let it go. And that's it. I mean, it's not real complicated. You just opening the cans are about the toughest part, and it just let everything go, and it turns out really good. And then you top it with chips, salsa, um, sour cream, lime, whatever you want on top. But yeah, anything to save you time and effort. You don't want to be slaving in the kitchen all day, especially in the summertime when it's hot. You just want something that's really light and easy to fix. Some of them you could just put it all together and then just walk away. And then you come back later and hey, it's done. That's the kind of thing that you don't, and then especially you don't want to heat up the whole house for, pot roast or anything like that. You want to just have a like one skillet dinner. You want to have a crock pot or something just really simple. Nothing real complicated. So yeah, try and find stuff that's easy to do, doesn't take a lot of time, and doesn't take a lot of effort. And the toughest part now is economical. You can't always find the economical stuff right now. It's hit and miss with the price of stuff. I mean, just everyday things are getting higher and higher, like eggs, potatoes, produce, all that kind of thing. So yeah, try and plan ahead. Try and find things that don't have a whole lot of expensive ingredients, and go with that. Like I said, the cabbage rolls was pretty economical. The most expensive part was the ground beef, and yeah. But just go with what you can afford. Go with what you got the time for. If you've got a family, if you've got kids, I guess you could make more or find bigger, bigger recipes. But it's always tough when you got a family and everybody's a little different. Some people like it, some people don't. And you're always got to figure out what you're gonna have for dinner, what's on the menu, what would so and so like, what would so and so not like. So it's always tough to find. So let's see what else. Not a whole lot. Like I said, hopefully the weather will be a little bit nicer. It's been mild for the last couple of days, but it was really hot in the beginning of the week, and I think it's going to be in like the 70s and 80s. So hopefully it will stay that way and keep it kind of cool. Time to make light meals, and like I said, I'm going to try and look in for light things and ice creams and popsicles and stuff to keep me cool. But yeah, in the meantime, I've been looking at the new stuff and new things, and nothing mind-blowing lately. Like I said, you'll be seeing things here and there that I've got on the videos coming up. Yeah, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was like 100, and it was really, really hot. And then like the next day it was like 95. So we had a couple of days where it got real hot. So had to work the fans on overtime, make lots of ice, keep it cool. Because I don't want to run the air conditioning if I don't have to. Very expensive to keep it cool. So like I said, just keep the lights off, fans going, take a shower, lots of ice water, keep it cool. Popsicles, ice creams, that stuff, type of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, now that we're really into summer. Yeah, I like those too. What else do they have? Some of the things you cannot find anymore, or they're really hard to find, like push pops. Orange sherbet push pops. Those are almost impossible to find. Yeah, that's what I try to do, like the dishes and the laundry and stuff like that later in the evening when it's nice and cool. Hi, Ted. Hi, Ziggy. Hi, Zig. Where you going? Ziggy. Oh, he's eating. He's eating. All right, he came over and got some food. And yeah, they've been pretty good lately. I mean, they've been you know, doing regular cat stuff, but yeah, it's been very hot for them lately. So try to keep them cool as well. They're usually hanging out in front of the fans and laying down, taking it mellow. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, later at night, that's when I tend to like to do stuff. Just keep the lights off, fans going, doors open, get a little bit of air through there, do the laundry, do the dishes or stuff like that. At night when the demand's not too great, and just yeah, just stay cool, because in the daytime, you know, if you're going to be running around out in that 100-degree heat, yeah, it's just a little bit too much. So I got in the car the other day, went to go get something, and that's a day it was super. It was about 99, and I got in the car and it was like 107 in the car. And I was like, yikes. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Just run a fan where I'm at. Just keep the fan on. Like I said, later at night, keep the doors open, get a breeze going. Keep it cool. When it gets hot in the daytime, just keep the cool, and just keep the cans going, get a cross breeze going. Try not to run the air conditioning as much as you can, because it's getting pricey for electricity. Yeah, it was that one day it was yeah, 99, almost 100. So yeah, it got a little tough. So, but hopefully we won't get any of those days again. I haven't seen any yet, but that doesn't mean anything. God, this thing's flicking out. There we go. Ah. Oof. That light was flickering, so I had to turn it down. It was bugging me. But yeah, lately, perfect time to stock up on cool stuff, popsicles, ice cream, that kind of stuff. Get a squirt bottle handy, I guess. Take your showers. I'm actually gonna look into maybe getting one of those towels. I had one for a while and it worked for a while. It's you get it wet, it holds the water. It's kind of like a squeegee thing. It keeps you cool. You put it around your neck. It keeps you cool all day. So I have to take a look about that. They got the personal misters. They got the neck air conditioning. They got the all kinds of different stuff they got. So I just even saw one. It was an umbrella. It was an umbrella, and it had a personal mister on the inside of the umbrella, and you put it up and you keep the sun off of you, and then it mist you underneath it. So that would definitely keep you cool. I guess if you were out in the super hot, and then it would have a nice mister going. Keep you nice and cool. Yeah, I like those. Haven't had that too much. I don't know, sometimes when it's super duper hot, you just like something nice and clean. Just like vanilla ice cream is fine. Nothing fancy. Ice cream of chocolate or vanilla. Don't want all the nuts and all that stuff in there. Just something nice to cool you down. Or like you said, an ice cream sandwich, soft serve cone. Actually, I did that the other day. I had something the other day, and I tended to like the ice cream a little bit more than the topping. So I think if I do go back there, I'm just gonna get a plain soft serve. I don't know that I need all the sprinkles or the syrups or the toppings. Yeah, make sure you have a canteen. Make sure you have if you do bottled water, if you do make sure you have lots of ice. Yeah, keep water handy. You can get overheated. You can get dehydrated. So important to keep hydrated. Important to keep everything going. Even if you don't want to, you need to drink water, especially when it's super hot. Because the next thing you know, you could drink it and you get overheated. You can get dehydrated, and then it sneaks up on you. I've had that happen. You forget to stay hydrated, and then all of a sudden you get all dizzy and woozy, and you have to sit down, and then you just have to like kind of recover and drink yourself a bunch of water and just kind of chill and relax and get stabilized. So yeah, just be careful, especially if it's super hot or if you're out and about, if you're active, if you have a sort of job where you're outside all the time. Make sure you drink lots of water. Stay hydrated, stay cool, especially with the summer month coming up in the heat. So yeah, definitely make sure to take care of yourself with all the hot weather coming up. That actually happens here and there. I've seen it happen. They had that was a year or two ago. That happened to somebody on. I think he got disoriented. There was a big story about this guy that went hiking up in the hills around here, and I guess he was a hiker, and he went up there, and I guess he told everybody he was going hiking, and for whatever reason one day he went hiking on one of the hottest days, and they said that he never came back. They had yeah, definitely. They had a whole search party out for him. They looked for him. They looked for him. They looked for him. He didn't take his phone with him, which was bad. He went. He left his phone in his car, and something happened, and they searched for a couple of days for the guy, and eventually they found him. That he was off a trail. I guess he got disoriented and he got overheated, and he didn't make it. He passed away because he was out on a hot day. He didn't have any contact. He didn't bring his phone. He didn't check in. I guess he wandered off a different direction. He didn't have any phone or GPS or anything like that. And yeah, so. And to top it off, he went out on the hottest day in the middle of the afternoon when it was super hot. Yeah, I would have made sure to at least had your phone, at least had or go with a buddy. But that happens. Just got to be careful. Like I said, sneaks up on you. You don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, so always be prepared. And if it's too hot, don't do it. Basically what I could say, said stay inside, stay hydrated. But yeah, it can get hot. It can sneak up on you. So just be careful out there, guys. Yeah. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of that. And I'm telling you, there's been more and more stories around here. People, I'm sorry, people around me are nuts. I don't know what is going on. I've been reading all these things in the paper about stuff that's been going on around me, and people have lost their mind. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I've been watching stuff on YouTube, all the, the Karens and the people that are complaining and the people that are getting in fights over stupid stuff and all this. And right here in town, I just read about 3 different articles about crazy people. I don't know what is going on. People are losing their minds. Just today I read 3 different stories about crazy people just around here. One of them, the guy said he approached some lady and said he was a store manager from Safeway and that she had stolen balloons and food, and he wanted to see her receipt, and he gave a name, and she thought it was odd, and then she says, well, let's go back inside, and he didn't want to go inside, and then he ran off, and that was weird. And then I just read another thing about some lady said they were in another town, and she got it on her dash cam. Some guy went up and stole somebody's bag of groceries and started throwing the groceries at the person. I don't know why, but apparently they were throwing groceries at them after they stole them. And this lady wanted to let people know that she had it on her dash cam of, I guess, what was going on. She was kind of out of it, so she don't know what led up to it. But she had the picture of the person stealing the bag and throwing the food at the person. So I'm telling you, I keep reading all this crazy stuff that's going on. People have lost their minds. I don't know. Lately, it's getting scary out there. You don't want to go anywhere. And then something about somebody else is getting attacked and they're robbing them, and it just at the stores and stuff. Wow, it's really crazy. So I've been trying to stay away from all the hubbub. I've been trying to order stuff online, have it delivered, stay out of the main things, stay away from the stores, stay away from the sketchy areas. Lately, like Walmart's a whole disaster down there. So I stay away from there. I'm just trying to away from Target because they got a lot of people down there. Sketchy people. Just people out there walking and doing crazy stuff. So I don't know. You got to keep your head on a swivel and watch out for stuff that's going on. Because people are crazy. I don't get it. But somebody's not quite right. I don't know. Maybe they let them out of these institutions or something too quickly. I'm not sure. But yes, it's not been doing good lately. I said, stay home. Stay home, stay safe, stay out of trouble. And tonight, I didn't want to go anywhere because I have a feeling I'm going to be hearing a lot of stuff going on. Because today was actually graduation for the high school, and apparently they're on grad night tonight. So they're going to be out, they're going to be whooping it up, partying. Who knows what else they're going to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if later I'll be hearing, fireworks or something, or cars racing or something like that. Today was an actual official graduation, and I live near a high school, so there are a lot of cars and a lot of people. So yes, now they're officially off for the summer. They can go do something else, I don't know. But for right now, yeah, we got a little break, couple months, and I don't have to deal with it, because I'd hear a lot of the people going in the morning and blocking the roads and parking up and down the streets. And, yeah, so we'll have a little bit of break. You don't have to worry about having to go up there at lunchtime and have to deal with all the traffic. And yeah, so, but it's that way every year. I'm used to it, so it was actually fairly quiet. Nothing big deal. They got the people were there, and then they got it all done, and they all went home. So now they're just out partying and doing, I don't know, hitting the drive-throughs, probably hanging out at Taco Bell and Jack in the Box. I don't know. They used to hang out at Burger King when they were open late, but they don't do that anymore. I remember Burger King seemed to be open 24 hours, and people would be out in the parking lot and throwing football and trashing the place up and running around and just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Some of the restaurants were open 24, but I don't think they have those much anymore. There were some diners and stuff that were open, but I don't think they do that anymore. They did have downtown stuff for a while, for places would be open. You could go and get Chinese food late at night. The donut shop is open, but the donut shop is the donut shop. If you don't like donut, actually yesterday was Donut Day, National Donut Day. So I did see that. I don't know. Lately, I've just not been craving donuts. One or two and I'm good. There's too much of a sugar rush for me. I have one or two. If I get like one of those big apple fritters or something like that with all that frosting, it's just way too much sugar for me. So I try not to get those too much anymore. And we don't have any of the main Krispy Kreme or Dunkin's or anything here. It's all just local places. So yeah, just kind of not a big a donut fan as I used to be. I don't know. Sometimes, every once in a while, I like them, but right now, nah, just not into it. Once in a while, I'll get like a little bag of the frosted donuts, but that's about it. Nothing like I used to get all the. They used to have a lot better ones too. They had the jelly filled and the powdered sugars and all that. They don't have those so much anymore. So anyway, and I'm not going to drive all the way out an hour and an hour back to go get Krispy Kreme or anything like that. So that's why I don't do any of the reviews. I used to do it when I would do the food testing because I was in that area, but I'm not going to make a special trip right now for it. It's really not worth it. And the donuts are okay, but they've been getting expensive too. Yeah, Bavarian cream filled, custard filled, they're good. Yeah, like a Boston cream, that's pretty good. But lately, I don't know. Just I like plain without like a lot of icing or without a lot of frosting or anything like that. Just plain donuts. Doesn't give me too much of a sugar rush. All those glazed ones and all that dripping with icing and all that, it's too much for me. So some people like all that, but I'm not real big on it. So anyway, it's up to you guys. What one's your favorite type of donut? I don't know, just like chocolate frosted is fine for me. But yeah, some people are real elaborate on what they like, and sprinkles and jelly filled and cream filled and eclairs and all that, maple. But for me, yeah, just simple. Don't like it too sweet. Some people go way overboard. And let's see what else. That's been about it for now. hopefully you guys are going to have a good couple days coming up. Going into the summer months, find stuff to do, places to go. Keep it cool. They're okay. Like I said, lately I just been going for simple stuff. So let's see. I think that's about it for this week. Still working on some of the stuff for coming up week. So you see those. I got a couple of videos that I've already got in the hopper, so you'll see those. Bunch of other stuff that I just filmed, and I gotta work on those, and then just a lot of work to do. So gotta be keeping busy, getting those edited and getting those out of here, and always on the lookout for new different stuff. So just stay tuned for all the new stuff. Take part of the new polls. Watch the videos that are out there, and like I said, hang out in the lives for a little while. Like I said, nothing real spectacular, nothing real amazing, but at least it's good company. You guys come in here, hang out, chill for a while, and have a good time. So I think with that, it's been over an hour, so my voice is starting to go, and I think it's time to turn it in. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for taking part in all the polls, all the other stuff. Yes, you too as well. And thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay cool, and find something good to do. So with that one, I think I'm gonna pack it up and get on out of here. So I will talk to you guys next week on the live, and meantime, stay tuned for all the fun reviews that are going to be coming up. So I'll see you guys later. Everyone have a great weekend and do something fun. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and have a good time. All right, guys, have a good one. I will see you soon.